Welcome to episode 2 of the Weekly Jam with Nate and Cam. My name's Nate.
My name's Cam.
We're going to start you off with some music this week. Cameron with the eight. Wait, what was this?
This is Poltergeist by Connor.
I was listening to that and I kept looking embarrassing Foo Fighters. Welcome back to the Weekly Jam with Nate and Cam. This segment we're about to introduce is going to be called Memory Lane. So, the idea is we're going to talk about stories that take us back into the past of our childhood or, I don't know, a couple months ago, however, kind of just whenever we feel like it. That's why we're running the show and you're listening.
That's right. And this week I'm telling a story. I'm Cam, by the way, if you can't tell by my just illustrious voice. But I'll be telling you a story from my past that I typically don't share with people. It's about rollerblading, and I have come to call this just the incident. The story starts off, I was at home, I was setting the stage here, I was about 10 years old, and my fun aunt was coming into town to pick us up. You know how like everyone has like a fun aunt or uncle? Anyway, she came to my house to pick up me and my sister, and she told us she was going to take us to Planet X. Now, Nathan, you're from Pekin, you know what Planet X is. Why don't you tell people out there listening to Radio Land what Planet X is?
Alright, Planet X used to be the spot to go if you were like 12.
Yeah.
And you wanted to be cool. It's just pretty much a really big roller rink.
It is,
so you can just go and rollerblade, and they did sell Monster. I remember that.
They sold Monster energy drinks, slushies. They've got like concession stands, and they've also got like some video games off to the side. So
yeah.
But it's like you said, it's mostly a roller rink. Okay, so I go there with my aunt, and I've never been rollerblading before. My sister has been before. She's older than I am, so she picked out some roller skates or whatever. I go up there, and they give me these roller skates. Now, these are like those really old roller skates with 4 wheels that kind of look like a truck that has a shoe attached to the top, okay? And I get these things, and they have to be at least 30 years old. Like, the leather is cracking, and they smell like some dude barfed in it. Like, it's just disgusting. Anyway, I got these skates, super old. I put them on, and I'm like, dude, this is going to be awesome. First time roller skating, it's going to be great. I go out on the big roller rink, and there's like a short, like, half wall around the edge so that if you're new, you can, like, grab onto the wall and, like, kind of walk and roller skate, kind of. So I'm doing that, and I feel like I'm doing pretty okay, and suddenly, like, I tip back, like, and I don't know why, and I'm like, this is pretty weird, and then I tip back even more, and I was like, that's really strange, I don't know what's happening, but it's a lot easier to roller skate. So I'm kind of like roller skating now, and I'm like, hey, check me out, I'm roller skating, and I hear my aunt start to crack up laughing, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on? And I turn around and look at her, and when I look back, there are 2 sets of wheels sitting on the roller rink like floor. Basically, the back wheels on both of my skates had broken off and were just sitting on the floor of the roller rink. And there are like 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds all around me who are laughing at me, and I'm 10, so I'm like, guys, don't laugh. I just want to be popular. And I'm just watching, like, I'm just like standing there, and everyone's laughing at me, and I felt really stupid. So I eventually like hobble over to the side and rip my skates off, and then I just pouted for like, I don't even know, 20 minutes until we went home. It was pretty awesome, and fun fact, I have never been rollerblading since. Nathan, do you have a fun fact?
I did have a fun fact. Do you know inline skates were invented as a substitute for ice skates by a Minnesota hockey player?
I did not know that. That's fascinating. So, like, a Minnesota hockey, you'd think they'd have enough ice in Minnesota. Why does he need roller skates?
Maybe he had a traumatic event.
That's probably what it
was. And wanted to go rollerblading instead of ice skating?
That's probably it. He probably had the back of his ice skates break off, which I don't think is possible. But if it was, Minnesotans could do it. I don't know what that means. All right, we're going to go back and play some more music, so keep listening, folks. Thanks. Jesus never bopped. No, he didn't.
That was Poker Face.
That was Poker Face by Lady Gaga. Welcome back to Sophisticated Lamb with Nate and Cam.
Alright, this next segment, what we're calling is Nutty Nathan, alright? So what drives Nathan nuts. Or, like a Family Guy would grind Peter's gears. And for this, all I have to say is I will not tolerate odd volume whatsoever on anything. If it's on my radio in my car, it's an even number. On the TV, it's an even number. My computer is an even number. If I'm on the max, it has to have even dash marks. On my ringer is 2 because it can't be 1. I won't stand an odd number in my sight. It needs to be even. If you like odd numbers, I'm sorry. You're the reason I'm getting gray hairs, and I've been 11 for the last 10 years.
I was in Nathan's car the other day, and I was listening to the radio, and it was kind of loud, so I reached over and turned it down a little bit, and it went on an odd number, and I thought he was going to bite my hand off. Like, he straight up, slapped my hand away and turned it down just enough to get it down to an even number. Can't confirm, this is basically how Nathan lives his life. Just even numbers only.
My dad knows that this drives me crazy. So what does he do? He takes the remote at home when we're watching stuff and puts it on an odd number. It's very hurtful, Dad. I just want to know, this is why I call you old man. We just want to thank you for listening this week. We have some really important news. We will not be live next week. Me and Cam will be on spring break. Woo! Woo! Spring break. Let's go. Do make sure to check the social media pages, though. We may have a surprise for you. So make sure you go to the Facebook page, Nate and Cam Show, the Twitter page at Nate and Cam Show, the Instagram page, Nate and Cam Show, and our YouTube, the Nate and Cam Show. Another note is our show is going to be re-airing Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. So if you can't get enough of us, or you couldn't see us on Tuesdays, check us out on Wednesdays. Till then, you do you, GU.
You're listening to the Nate and Cam Show, where the jokes are dry and so are the people.
If this isn't on our highlight video, I'm walking out. I'm quitting. Done with my life.